Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for August 25th through September 8th. I'm first going to talk about the impending tropical systems since this is the last forecast of the week, and we'll get into that to the rest of the forecasts later. First, we're going to look at Laura. This is the track Laura is forecasted to become, and it should become Cat 1 hurricane as it lifts north of Cuba and into the Central Gulf, and maintain hurricane strength as it tracks towards the Central Gulf Coast states and then gradually weaken. And this forecast will bring heavy rain to the region, and we'll take a look at that. We'll take a look at the rainfall amounts. We'll look at the day 2 rainfall amounts. You can see the heaviest rain remains offshore. Then we'll go to day 3, and then the rain starts moving inland. And then we'll go into day 4 and 5. And you can see here's where the heaviest rain will be. I'll zoom into that a little bit. And it's be moving into Louisiana. And then we'll go into day 6 and 7. Then the rainfall gets lighter, and then we start dealing with Marcos. Now we'll take a look at Marcos. Take a look at Marcos storm. And this is Marcos right here, and this is the current position. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try to read it. It is 21.4 north, 85.5 west. Maximum sustained winds are near 65 miles per hour. Movement is towards the north-northwest at 12. And you can see that Marcos forecast to become a Cat 1 hurricane, again, as it lifts north of Cuba. There's plenty of warm water here. And then it's forecast to weaken, which is good news in some sort, although it'll bring heavy rainfall. And we'll take a look at the rain that Marcos is forecast to bring into the air. We'll go to day 3. Heaviest rain is offshore. Then we'll go into 4 and 5. You see the heaviest rain again into the same places that Laura brought the heavy rain, and this will be around Thursday. We'll see, or early next week. And then we'll go into day 5 and 6. Now it's later rain, so the heaviest rain looks like it'll be centered around 4 and 5 during this system. And this is not set in stone. A lot can change, but this is the current thinking as of now. Okay, and we'll take a look at the satellite imagery. Here's Laura. Here's Marcos. Laura's looks like it's getting better organized now. Here's Laura. Oh, here's Laura. Here's Marcos. Again, the storm's confused. And confidence, I said, is low. And this will have impacts of where the heaviest rain and strongest winds will be. We'll take a look at the current track of the system. This is Laura. This is the global models. And this is GFS ensembles. So the models are pretty good agreement as of this time. And then we'll look at the Canadian. And then we'll look at the intensity forecast. Some of the forecasts you can see bring it close to Cat 3. But most of the models are down here under Cat 2. That's the trend. And that's for Laura. Now we'll look at Marcos storms. Did I just close it out? Try it again. Now we'll look at Marcos. Here is the models. Take it in here more in the same way that Laura came. And then we'll take a look at the intensity forecast. Looks like it's coming up to Cat 1. Some of the models bring it up to Cat 2, but like here's a trend here that will be here's a trend here staying on this on this trend. Okay, so what else I want to show? Okay, we're gonna get to the forecast now. Have a lot going on here. Okay, this is for August 25th to 29th. '25th to 29th, and you can see we have the westerlies across to the north, ridge here in the west, and also a ridge here of the Western Atlantic, as I stated yesterday, joining forces with this ridge here, and we'll have above normal temperatures across this area here, and we have this flow across the north that will bring embedded waves or fronts through this area from the northern Rockies to the northeast. And the ridge across the southwest will cause very hot temperatures. And let me get to the map. Okay, where's my maps? Okay, this is what I want to show. These are the high temperatures. We'll go to 8 p.m. We see I have temperatures in the low 100s here across the southwest. Then we look at the south central states. We have temperatures here in the 90s for the same time. Then we go to Monday, temperatures in the 90s here. We look at the west, still the low 100s, mid 100s here, approaching 107, 105. So very hot temperatures remain across much of this region here. Now, temperatures will be about 5 to 10 degrees above normal, and this heat might spread into the Central Plains and the Midwest Tuesday and Thursday. And then we have, within the northern flow, we have several waves that will be bringing showers and storms from the northern plains as it moves through. The activity gradually spread into the north central states and into the Great Lakes and to the northeast. Now we're going to take a look at the period for August 30th through September 3rd. We have a tendency for a trough here in the northwest and in the northeast. Our ridge remains across the southern states. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures here. Let me erase that. Thought I got it all. Okay. Above normal temperatures will be across much of the nation here. The highest anomalies would be in the west and southwest, with anomalies of at least 8 degrees above normal. Then we have below normal temperatures here and for a portion of the northwest. And I'm forecasting anomalies of about at least 4 to 8 degrees here, maybe closer to 2 degrees across this area. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for this region here. Probability of occurrence is 35%. And above normal precipitation forecast here. And the probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. Looking ahead for the period September 4th to the 8th. One thing that the models are showing here are maintaining this ridge across southern states. There are differences with the trough being placed in the northwest and in the northeast. Okay, we have our ridge here in the northwest. I ran out of time because there's a lot going on. We mean this ridge across southern states, but our differences in the trough here. And we can see that the GFS brings a trough here in the east, somewhat in the northern states. Then the the GFS ensembles has it more over the northwest. And then the European brings it into the northern states. But if we look at the teleconnection, we have the NAO is positive, as well as the PNA positive. This would maintain the trough in the west. Now also, if we take a look at what's going on out in Asia, there's no trough across the Eastern Asia. That would bring a trough into the east, but we don't have that. So I think the pattern will be more like the European ensembles, bringing the trough down into the east, into the north central states, I'm sorry, with the ridge across the west and the southern states. So with that said, I'm forecasting for this period above normal temperatures for the west, southern plains, and most of the east. And I'm forecasting anomalies of near 8 to 12 degrees above normal. Again, the highest anomalies in the west. And then forecasting below normal temperatures for the northern plains into to the upper Mississippi Valley with anomalies of 2 to 4 degrees below normal. And for precipitation, I'm calling for little change in temperature anomalies in the precipitation anomalies from the previous period. So that's the long range weather forecast discussion for August 25th through September 8th. Thanks for coming, Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.